very nearly hit accept contract without borrowing the items.
Actually, the weeders are cheaper, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I was keeping an eye out for them, but buying one is not really worth it because the contracts don't bring much money, and on my own fields I use herbicide.
Oh, it'll be weeding every year now, and they need to be done. So
yeah,
over time it would be.
It'll take quite a while though, because obviously you would take a weeder that is bigger. Yeah, it's also slow.
I just find it amusing that it's little tiny electric vintage tractor's got the power to pull the weeder, but it hasn't got the weight, so it needs a weight to compensate. Which is as big as the bonnet itself.
I think you were here when I did the weeding contract, the first one that we saw. And I put the weeder on first. It was an absolute joke. I was looking at the sky.
Yeah, they did that to me. I had to... Well, I backed up realising that I was doing a wheelie, and I was like, hang on a minute, I can't turn. My wheels aren't on the ground, but thankfully friction in the differentials enough to give me a slight bit of angle so that I could just drive straight forwards and grab the weight instead. A happy little accident, as Mr. Ross would say.
Well, it was $8,000 for that trailer load of sugar beet.
That's not bad.
Just a really shouldn't be out alone.
The fact alone that you get more than one trailer load of sugar beet overhang is pretty good.
That is actually. 60,000 litre trailer. It's real good. Yeah, no, I went the right way.
And in here you'd probably have another 3, maybe 4,000 liters once it's finished. Closer to 3, I'm guessing.
I'm almost at 3 now.
You're at 2.6, 2.7 at best.
No, 3,000 right now. Three, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5.
Alright, closer to 4 then.
3, 6, 3, 7, 3, 8,
8,
3,
9. Oh, over
4,000.
4,000. Nice. 4-1.
4,193. Hang on, is there a little bit under there?
There's one sugar beet over here. Right there. One single solitary sugar beet.
Drop the detector width half a metre below the max width of the actual unit and redo the entire field just to make sure you get every last scrap.
And over here are a few sugar beets as well, JJ.
No, I'm not worried about that a little bit. I'm just going to pick this bit up and get rid of this thing.
Yeah, I think I can get sick and tired of that.
Just want it out of my hair, man, and I'll probably end the stream because I've had enough of this today. I want to start fresh tomorrow.
Yeah, I feel you.
Maybe we'll just, when we finish the weedings, skip the night and then end it there.
Doesn't matter. We can finish when you finish the contract. I don't mind.
Oh, I'll let him finish the weeding. Won't take that long, surely.
Dude, I'm weeding field 30. I'm weeding field 38, and I'm not even halfway done. So.
Oh, okay.
So I'm mainly doing 37 and I've got what, 6, 7 passes to do? A minute or so per pass.
Wrong way. I'll take this back and give it a clean anyway. Oh, you're both doing wedding jobs, are you?
Yeah, there were two. I picked one and left the other. So one of you guys has to do it, and I get a bit more time to finish mine. So how much did you make in harvest income?
Well, just over 8,000.
That's not bad. And how much do you get for the contract? Like
38.
38? 38, huh? With that you made more contract income than both of us combined over the last 5 months.
Does that include the income you got from the day I got this contract? Yeah, I suppose it's that day, because there wasn't that many
Yeah.
that day. It's just finished. That's all I need to know. I don't care about the money now. I'm just happy that I've finished it.
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, it took me a whole stream, but it would have taken me a whole stream anyway, regardless of this bug or not.
Yeah,
to be fair, it still take them, took some amount of time. But I am a little worried about this grass, so.
True. We have 2 giant potato contracts again. If we get it fixed by the time we get to harvest it.
Yeah, if they are going to fix it.
Yeah, but it's 69 and 57.
You know what it'll be? If we don't have a mod, it works fine, because they probably would have tested it without mods, contract mods.
Somehow I doubt that.
But what I'll do is I'll look on the forum tonight to see what's going on.
I mean, the easiest way to test it would be start a new save without the mod.
That's true.
Because you start in August with the harvesting.
That is true. Well, you're giving yourself some homework, Smeeto.
Yeah. You haven't collected yet on the contract?
No, not yet. Got time? You guys are still waiting?
I guess you have a point.
Right, well, yeah, at least I got a decent use out of my new toy, I suppose. No. Nice. Oh, grass supply. Shame I don't have any grass. Rightio. Well, I think that's me. I've had enough of that today. I want to start nice and fresh tomorrow with the nightmare of the sugar beet harvest behind me. So I'm going to let the two guys say their goodbyes.
Well, it still was fun hanging out with you guys. We had a lot of nice conversations today, which That's good.
Out of necessity.
So this was more a podcast with some farming in the background. So
Pretty sure for the first 10-20 minutes it was just mum and dad fighting. But, you know, childhood trauma lasts a lifetime.
So you got to kick it off somehow. Get the ball rolling.
Now we start tomorrow with, okay, so who's mum and who's dad?
well, I'm the big one. I'm the fat guy with the boobs, so I'm mom.
Yeah, remind me to catch you with an NSFW joke later. But yeah, thank you for joining us, folks. Unfortunately, my activities have been like this tractor, very diminutive and not particularly interesting. But hopefully tomorrow we'll spice it up and get some Cajun on the fields and see what happens.
Indeed. Well, there we go. Yeah, it was slow, and thanks to Giants or whoever, whatever it is. I'll do some research probably straight after the stream. See what's going on, anything new in the forums since I last read it last week, and try and figure out what's going on. Because it's a big part of this competition at the moment, the contracts, and it's really putting a bit of a damper. Mind you, last week it didn't do much of a damper. We got did okay, but the problem was they're losing out on the seeding and the harvesting ones is a real issue. So, yeah, here we go. Anyway, thanks to Smudo and Patrio coming along as usual. Otherwise, it'll be competition against myself, and that's the last thing I need to do is lose against myself. That's a real low point in your life when you lose a competition and you're the only one in it. Hopefully DJ will be back tomorrow and we can give him the great news of him coming in thinking he's going to get 3 contracts to be able to do when we tell him, no, you're going to get 2. Well, maybe the first round you can have 3 and that's it. Catch up. That's if there's enough contracts for it. But yeah. Anyway, tomorrow, that's when we'll be back with Farming Stimulator 22. In fact, I might go back to Farming well, it is stimulating. It's stimulating my anger with this stupid contract thing. But yeah, nevertheless, we'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, all 4 of us, or at least 3 of us. DJ might be still asleep. He's so unused to using his physical attributes and his mental abilities all at the same time, probably. New job, as it happens to all of us. You're always knocked out when you start a new job, especially if you haven't had one for a little while. But yeah. A big thank you to everyone come along. Oh, by the way, yeah, so tomorrow, yes, farming some. And then the next 2 days after that, which happens to be a Monday and Tuesday for me, because today's Saturday for me, we've got the license fair program, getting very close to ending that one. And then Wednesday, my day off, and then ETS, hopefully, with the Pro Mods being released, we can go to 1.44 on that. On Thursday, competing against ATS on Friday to see which one of the 2 trucking sims is the easiest to make money. We ended with the ATS in the lead as of yesterday. So we'll see how that pans out next Thursday and Friday for that, and then back to this next Saturday. But yeah, we still got one more of these to do tomorrow. Just in case I haven't mentioned it 3,000 or 4,000 times in the last 20 seconds, that we'll be back with this tomorrow. In case you didn't hear the first time, we'll be back for this tomorrow. Big thank you to everyone's come along, especially with Finn Pyatt for the first time, come along and give me a follow. Appreciate that. Hope you had a lot of fun watching. To everyone else who's come along, been and gone, still here watching after the fact, either on the Twitch VOD or the YouTube edits. Now, I take these streams and I download them, cut them up into 35-minute episodes and put them up onto YouTube 2 or 3 days later, just for the people who have got a busy lifestyle. Just sort of might be easier for you if you only got an hour or so to watch the VOD, you know, one you've missed out on or anything like that. It's a lot easier having them in episodes, so you can come back and start off on the next episode, and instead of the worrying about the rare occasion that the browsers forgot where you're up to on the Twitch VOD. And I know how much of a pain it is trying to find where you're up to with the seek bar, especially if you're on the phone, on a 3-4 hour stream on a Twitch VOD. The other bonuses too with that is the streams that are no longer available on Twitch as a VOD are there. So you can see how this competition started off, the beginning of it, how well Smudo did and how he cheated and all that kind of stuff from the very beginning to all the way to today. And for that, it sounds like a good idea for you as an option. Then you can find the link to that channel on my About page, or you can type an exclamation mark YouTube into chat. I'll give you the choice. It's up to you, because I'm full of choices and I like to share my choices with you. Anyway, hopefully we see you in the next stream, everyone. If we don't, I'll see you when we do. Until then, take it easy, look after yourselves, enjoy your weekend, because we're pretty much there, all of us. Well, I'm halfway through mine, almost onto a Sunday, but yeah, some of you, you're just on the Friday evening, so when you wake up, next thing you know, it's a Saturday and you're in your weekend, especially in the summertime. So enjoy it, and we will see you whenever we do. Until then, guys, see you later. Bye.